Dragon Ball Super Episode 61 showed us Trunks' new form, Super Power Trunks. Now, the entire Dragon Ball fandom is going crazy over this, trying to figure out what exactly it is, and there's a bunch of fan theories floating around here that I'm going to talk about and debunk before getting into my own theory. So let's get on to some of the fan theories that is circulating right now. The first is that it's a false Super Saiyan God. So, if you remember in movie 4 when Goku fought Lord Slug, his eyes turned white and he almost became Super Saiyan, and people are thinking, oh, this is Trunks like almost becoming Super Saiyan God. But remember when he fought Cell, his eyes turned white too. This is the only canon version where his eyes turn white. And back then, his eyes turn white from him maximizing his ki and going into Ultra Super Saiyan. Now, the reason I don't think that it's a false Super Saiyan is that in the preview for the next episode, Goku is saying that Trunks is crazy powerful. So if he's able to fight off two opponents by himself, that's much stronger than Super Saiyan Blue that Vegeta and Goku have, who can barely fight off two. Now, well, in episode 61, we did see Goku fight them 2 versus 1, but he did lose. And I guess Trunks is going to lose too, but it says he's giving Black a run for his money, so I think he's even stronger than Super Saiyan Blue at this point. All right, let's continue. So the next theory is that Trunks is actually the legendary Super Saiyan. If you look at Broly also had white eyes when they were fighting him. However, the legendary Super Saiyan and Broly is not a canon fact. It's not actually in the show, and I don't think that they're gonna put it this way, like, oh, Trunks is actually the legendary Super Saiyan after all this time. I don't think you can compare him to Broly because it's not a real story. It's non-canon. Okay, so the next theory is that he's actually Super Saiyan Blue 2, which I don't think really makes any sense because he doesn't have blue hair. Now, his hair did kind of glow blue when he was first entering his form, but then it turned back to yellow, so I don't think that it's Super Saiyan Blue 2. Okay, so when I did my future Trunks speculation as to what his superpower actually is, my theory was that it's a Gohan-type explosion. I said it also could have been a Mystic form, could have been Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan Blue, but I have a feeling it's going to be a Gohan-type explosion, and here's confirmation. Look at this picture. They have the exact same stance. This is when Gohan lost to versus Cell, and he became insanely mega powerful that even Perfect Cell couldn't defeat him. Now, there's something more, though. It's more than just a Gohan-type explosion. Look here, as his muscles are actually shrinking. Let's look at that again. So his muscles are shrinking, and so when I say there's something more than just a Gohan-type explosion, I think that he's actually absorbing God Ki into himself somehow. Now, I don't know how. I would like to say that it's actually like a reverse of Super Saiyan Blue. Basically, Super Saiyan Blue, you have to have perfect Ki control, and in this case, he has so much Ki that it's like created some polar opposite of Super Saiyan Blue, but I don't think so. If you watch closely, he like absorbs this blue ki into himself. He is clad in God Ki aura, so there's something there that they haven't explained yet, and they probably will next episode. Additionally, when he's taking his steps, it's making like an earthquake. Every time he walks, it shakes the ground and makes this really large thump. So it's like he has absorbed a crap ton of God Ki into himself. If you remember movie 7, when Goku absorbed a Genki Dama into himself and he became super powerful and he was able to destroy Android 13. I think it's something similar to that. Now, of course, that's non-canon, but I think in this case they could describe it differently because they're talking about God Ki right now. It is definitely God Ki because you can see from the sparkles, those little specks of white dust, it is exactly what Goku and Vegeta have when they turn Super Saiyan Blue. So again, I have absolutely no idea how he even got God Ki in him, but he has it. He has God Ki, so that I do not know. But I think it's like he has just reached so much power that he has become a god. And one last thing I want to point out is that his hair did change slightly. It got spikier, kind of like when they go into Ultra Super Saiyan form. But I want you to take note to what his hair looks like right here, and then what Gohan's hair looks like right here. It looks exactly the same. So Trunks has lost it. He has the same power that Gohan has, and he's unleashed so much of it that he's basically turned into a god and absorbed that God Ki into himself. And he's probably just so fit of rage, he doesn't even know what he's doing or how he did it. But it's like this explosion of ki, he's taken it into himself, and it's turned him into Super Trunks, Super God Trunks, which is apparently, according to the next episode, even stronger than Super Saiyan Blue.